Yo, YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Q back at y'all again with another video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. So, the Miami Heat recently just made a blockbuster signing, man, by signing Klay Thompson, former Splash brother, four-time NBA champion Klay Thompson is on the Miami Heat after recently reaching a buyout agreement with the Dallas Mavericks, man. I think this was a great pickup for Pat Riley and the Miami Heat. I see the vision now. I saw it, when we traded for Giannis, you know what I mean? But I see the vision clearly now. A lot of people were concerned about Miami being able to surround Giannis with some Giannis and Bam, I should say. Giannis and Bam with some perimeter shooting. They went out, they signed Tim Hardaway Jr., okay? They still have Wiggins. They went and drafted Conwell out of Louisville, who's a sniper. Now they got Klay Thompson. This was, like I said, man, great pickup. Great pickup for the Miami Heat. However, I would like to see Miami maybe make a few more moves as far as the roster goes. Um, there's a guy out there, and Drew Holiday. He's in Portland right now in a very, very congested, crowded backcourt in Portland. Portland recently just traded for Ja Morant. They're bringing back Dame. Dame's coming back from the Achilles injury, and on top of that, you got Scoot Henderson coming off the bench, and you got Drew Holiday. You also got Denny Avdia, who can play point guard. Now, Portland did come out, shortly after, trading for Ja Morant. Portland did come out and, say that they're planning on playing Drew Holiday, Ja Morant, and Damian Lillard at the same time. Now, I just don't believe that's the case. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that Drew Holiday is going to be available for trade. Now, could Portland do it? Yeah, if they can't find an offer that they like, I think that they're gonna keep all 3 point guards. But I think that Miami, they really like Davion Mitchell. He's been putting in a lot of work this offseason, and the coaching staff really trusts him. Spo really likes him. Pat Riley really likes Davion Mitchell. I could see a scenario where if Miami really wanted to go all in, right? All in. Like, they've already gone all in, but I could see a scenario where Miami trades Jovic and maybe Davion Mitchell and a couple of draft picks to get Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday was on that team with Giannis when the Bucks won the championship back in 2021. Some people don't remember that. I don't understand why, though, but he was on that team, and him and Giannis do have some chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think that Drew Holiday is a valuable trade piece for the Miami Heat, man. But hold on, get back into the live screen. All right, so that's why I wanted Drew Holiday, yo. See, Jovic, 2 seconds from the Heat. Hornets get Mitchell. Blazers get Jovic. Drew Holiday comes to Miami. I like this trade. Really, really like this trade. But let's go ahead and see the press conference with Klay Thompson. Let's see what he had to say.
Attempts. How important will that part of his game be? 3 point attempts. How important will that part of his game be? Just the willingness to get those shots up.
Yeah, I don't want to overthink it or even overcoach it. He knows what he's doing. I mean, those shots are going to be available, and if they're not available, that means that it's going to open up lanes, for somebody else.
3 point attempts. How important will that part of his game be? Just the willingness to get those shots up.
I think Klay Thompson's going to have a great year with the Miami Heat. Now, a lot of people are going to convince you that Klay Thompson is washed because of the year that he had back in Dallas. But I have to put some context into that situation, okay? When Klay Thompson first left the Warriors to come to the Mavericks, in his head, he was thinking that, I'm finna go play with Luka Doncic, okay? Not to mention that Klay Thompson was distracted, crazy distracted with the fucking Megan Thee Stallion shit. You know what I'm saying? So you have to put context into a lot of these situations, man. I think that Klay Thompson has the potential to be a very, very, very valuable piece for the Miami Heat's championship run this season. Let's listen to what he has.
Career here, maybe a full circle a bit for your family, that you're back in a place where your father spent some time. And has he told you many stories about his days at Jackson High?
Oh, yeah. He's told me so much about the Jackson 5, back-to-back state champions. He still claims they're the best high school team in Florida history. And he actually texted me yesterday. He's like, you have to go to my old gym. I'm going to put you on contact with the AD. You got to go see where I grew my love for the game and go get shots up with the team and go meet the guys. And I'm absolutely going to do it because it's such a big part of the family history. And then being so close to the Bahamas for the first time in my life is so special. I get to play in front of my cousins and my aunties, and I get to just have such a close connection to my family being in South Florida. It's so close to Nassau, so I'm really excited about that. And it feels just like a second home in a way. So I'm really just thrilled to be here. And then to be a part of a championship organization who's had some of the best moments in NBA history just is the cherry on top.
Amazing. I think
Does it kind of feel like, as you...
I think Klay Thompson's gonna be just fine in Miami, man. This is a great fit for Klay. You know, playing with Steph, Draymond, and them boys, and Steph and them boys in Golden State or whatnot. I think that it's gonna show. You know what I mean? That championship pedigree is gonna show. Now we have 2 former champions on our team, y'all. Last year we had ringless players all across the board last year. Except for Wiggins. I think Wiggins has a chip. He has a chip with Golden State. So now we have 3 guys on the team that have won championships. Okay, that's very, very important when it comes to a championship run. That experience and that veteran leadership is very important. And I think Klay Thompson can definitely bring that to the team. We're not asking him to average 20 points a game. 15 to 18 points a game for Klay Thompson is going to be just fine for the Heat. He needs to be a perimeter threat, okay? Last season, Klay Thompson's shooting was a little off last season, okay? We need him to get back to those percentages that he had when he was in Golden State. If he can get to like 38-40% shooting from the 3 this year with the Miami Heat's going to be a very, very dangerous team. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? But I love this signing of Klay Thompson, man. I'm hoping that the Miami Heat could hopefully trade for Drew Holiday. I don't think Drew Holiday should be that expensive, although he is on a $34 million contract. So that's something that you have to keep in mind with the new CBA rules and whatnot. But overall, man, I think this is a great signing, man. I would love to get y'all thoughts on it, man. Let me know how y'all feel about Miami signing Klay in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm going to get up with y'all in the next video, man. Peace.